Gosh, what an absolutely massive play to start the game.
He gets rid of the save line. He gets the one-hit KO.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fight for First. Happy, I guess today is Monday, Martin Luther King Day. Thankfully someone on Patreon pointed out that I was in the wrong tier, so that my score is still here. So we can actually get some relatively decent level battles here with the this Torkoal team that I wanted to show you guys. It's 23-9, but I started off 4-5 before I used this team. So ignore 4 wins and 5 losses. So that's 19-4, which is not bad. Which is not bad at all. So I was liking it a lot. I think if you guys watched yesterday's episode, I know, sorry the camera wasn't working, but I went over like a lot of the stuff, and so I really wanted to just talk. I really wanted to play it at like a level that wasn't, you know, shit. So let's give this a shot. I am gonna go with the standard. We talked about this. There's no Lele, no reason not to. And then in the backs, I think I'm just gonna go these two. I can bring in Mudsdale for the Giglet. Torkoal can still underspeed. I got the Z move if I need it. He's got Kartana. Kartini. I do wish the Mudsdale was Roar. My Mudsdale's not Roar yet. But that's pretty neat because you can like, oh, they're gonna Trick Room. You just roar them out. And then it keeps your Trick Room up. Super, super neat. And at the same time, then you can also Trick Room on their Trick Room turn in case you wanted to make that kind of a call. But the Roar is a little bit safer because if they attack, it's a Porygon. It hits you for maybe 40%. And you get it off the field, that's cool, and you can try to punish something else. And it also gets protectors off the field too, in case they like protecting or something, or Snorlax is gonna belly drum. You can just roar it out. So I think I like that better than Toxic, but I got Toxic on there for right now. So we'll see if I don't use it this match. The thing is, like, there's a lot of Finny and stuff, and so Toxic's a little bit harder to get off. But if they stay on the field too long, or if you can switch in Bulu and then Toxic them, and then you got Bulu on the field, you're probably just gonna want to kill him with Bulu. Finny is one problem, I think, to this team. You do bring Bulu when you see Finny, but you can Thunderbolt it with Porygon. Honestly, Torkoal with Nature Power can get it because it's Energy Ball under grassy terrain. So you just gotta play kind of cool stuff like that. I'm betting that this Gyarados is going to taunt me. Yep, I am. Fake out. Let me see what he's got in the back. He'll bring in something bunk. I think it's taunt. I think we're just going to plow it. I got the special attack boost because he sent in Gigalith. I'm going to fake it out. I'm not going to close combat this turn because I don't want to lose... I don't want to get minus attack stat. I could have knocked off to see if it was the Z move. But at the same time... well, it's not sturdy, obviously. Maybe it's Focus Sash, probably not. But I just didn't want to take any of the damage. And I'm going to have the Flame Orb, and I'll have a full health, basically, Hariyama here, so that'll be cool. I'm pretty much down for that. Like, don't be afraid of just attacking sometimes, because this looks like he wants to punish me if I'm faking out the Gyarados, or he wants to stop the Trick Room, right? That's how he was going to stop Trick Room? Well, never mind. I should have Trick Roomed. Should have Trick Roomed. Now, my Hariyama is faster than the Gigalith right now, though, so that's good. That's dead. That's cool. It didn't look like he has a lot of stuff to stop my Trick Room. He might have something here to kill Hariyama. He might be able to switch it and kill Hariyama. But, yeah, it's providing a threat on Gigalith, so he has to, whatever he switches in, it has to hit the Harry. So we'll see what it is. I do have Mudsdale I can switch into that slot, depending on what he's going to hit it with. I'm just thinking if I want to save the... That's going to be a Psychic. Yeah, that'll be a Psychic coming in from that Raichu. But I'm going to make him do it because I want Trick Room up. So I'm going to close combat there. This is just in case he fakes out my Porygon and try to buy himself an extra turn here. But I will Trick Room now. Because I'm still strong in Trick Room. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm still super strong. I have the Mudsdale and stuff. That's what I need. I just don't want to switch in Mudsdale because I don't want to take any of the unnecessary damage just yet. Like, a Psychic will still do a lot of damage. And I know I'm sacrificing Hariyama for it, but sometimes your opponent's going to be like, oh, there's no way he's going to leave in Hariyama. Let me fake out the Porygon, get free damage on it, then maybe KO it before Trick Room goes up. And I want to punish that really hard. So it's way better to just sacrifice the Hariyama. And in fact, that's kind of what Hariyama does on the Trick Room team, remember? It's supposed to provide the threat. So there you go. You know, there's no reason to save the Hariyama. I'm doing my job. My job was just to either punch stuff or get killed. And right now I'm punching stuff. And that's probably it's gonna be tough for him to stop the Porygon now. I like the thought process there. If I do switch out Hariyama, he's able to do damage. I flinched. I have an extra Sandstorm turn. Then he can double into me with, you know, another couple hits. Maybe get rid of the Porygon, but no. I didn't mind losing Hariyama. The only downside was if he Rock Slid after he Psychicked and then I got flinched with Porygon. Chance to miss. Maybe he's not running Rock Slide. A lot of them run Stone Edge. I'll survive all of that. Get up the Trick Room. Send into Mudsdale. Be a happy camper. Now Trick Room goes up. We win. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock off the Raichu, which will kill it. I'm going to Trick Room, and he's not able to stop both. He can stop one, but he can't stop both. Yeah, like even if you double into Porygon at this point, I don't think you KO it. But you know, if he wants to go after Hariyama, if I get Trick Room up, Torkoal comes in, it's just game over. You know, and I didn't really have to think about any of this. I didn't really have to make any predictions this game, which is super nice. I just was like, oh, Psychic it if you want. I got stuff in the back. Oh, don't Psychic it, I'm gonna punish you. You know, just bringing the right stuff on a Trick Room team is usually enough. Barring some double super crit. Yeah. And now there's just nothing to worry about. Gigalith is one thing you want to work around, but you see I brought two dedicated things to beat it. Because I really know that I need to beat it. And the rest of most people's teams just to drop to Torkoal. Because it's got that eruption, it's got the spread. You don't need to instruct it. Oranguru doesn't provide any threat. Porygon came out here, took out the Gyarados. Right? Turn 1, no problem. It came out here and it's going to survive all of these hits. I'm not afraid of getting KO'd by anything here. Porygon's just too big. This will be an eruption, and I'm also going to Ice Beam just in case it's Focus Sash on the Kartana. If it's Focus Sash Raichu, it's too late now. It's already been broken. So I'm liking it. Okay, that's fine. And I could have Z-moved it. I don't know if that'll kill it. That'd be really funny to find out, but this should be enough damage. Womp 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 womp. So strong. It's so strong. Normally, if I was just playing an opponent, if I was on stream, I would Z-move here just to like make him feel the pain, but I'm going to save you guys that animation time. I'll just Erupt. And Ice Beam. He'll probably forfeit, but unless he wants to watch it go down. Yeah, no. Nobody wants to watch their last Pokemon go down. It hurts right here. So that was Lena. Good job, Lena. Good job, Lena. It's just, you know, and this is part of the reason why dedicated modes are so beneficial. You can really play them. Like, you have the ability to play them without having to focus on them 100%. Or make hard reads every turn, or make hard reads in team preview. I saw it. I saw the team. I was like, oh, okay, well, he doesn't have Lele, so here's my lead. And then I know what I'm going to do. You know, I did make one predict, and that was Thunderbolting the Gyarados instead of just Trick Rooming. I thought he was going to use Roar or Taunt. Best of 3 next time, I'm just going to Trick Room, and that's cool with me too. Or actually, honestly, getting rid of the Gyarados was just clutch. It really was just clutch. So maybe I just do that again. And that's fine with me as well. Let's see if he's going to do anything. What do we got, boys? Hopefully someone's on Battle Spot right now. You guys want to know what's the top of my Facebook feed while we wait? Let's find out. Let's see. The number one thing. It's from a person named Meryl Kim. And she's selling tickets to a concert for $350. Oh, it's Maldo. Oh, God. Not Armaldo. Oh, Armaldo. Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah. We do the standard. Sacrifice Hariyama if you have to. If we see a fake out opportunity, only one thing there is really going to taunt me, and that's the Mandibuzz. So we're going to stop that. Torque should get him. Torque should get a lot of that stuff, and Bulu should get the rest. Yeah, man, Mudsdale doesn't do a whole lot there. And you see, I don't have to try to hard predict. I know me. I know my team, and I know what my team does. It's what Gavin likes to say. It's an honest team. I love that. I love that terminology. I know what I want to do. You know what I want to do. We'll just see what's going to happen from there on. P2 Hariyama. I do expect taunt on the bird. Yep. And now what he's going to do is he's going to taunt me and trade for my Hariyama. So I fake out the Mandibuzz and I lose the Hariyama for it. But then we get in, you know, our big damage, and we're going to go from there. I got a special attack boost. That's awesome. That's going to start providing some threat. Fake out that. Can't afford to do anything. And then Trick Room. And frankly, this is okay with me. Like, this is what we wanted. It's okay. I'm going to get maximum amount of turns with my real threats. Moonblast into Harry. It's just right according to plan. So now I got to make a decision on what I want to bring in. Honestly, kind of want to bring in Torkoal. Kind of want to bring in Torkoal and start doing big spread damage, but Bulu would super threaten. I'm going to bring in Torkoal. Now what I Thunderbolt is completely up to me. This is entirely up to me. I should resist. I should have some resists here in case he does go for water moves or whatever. We should be able to, you know, the sun is up. Doesn't have a whole lot. He wants to have take this. I'm going to Erupt. Probably Thunderbolt the Finny. Yeah. I know Mandibuzz is big. I don't think the Finny can protect, though. Okay. And he goes into Ninetales, so we're going to get rid of that right off the bat. No Focus Sash for you. That'll give him one last turn to protect and stall me out here. Mandibuzz isn't running Protect. Mandibuzz might be running, like, Foul Play. Oh, that's going to Protect. What the fuck? I did not know that they ran Protect on that. Well, fun times. I definitely targeted into the Finny, because a lot of them are specs. He locked into a fairy move. That's cool with me. Don't need the crit for that at all. Here's a Thunderbolt. And so maybe he's sacking it so that he can get, what's it called? The sun off the field, which is neat. That's neat. I might end up going into Bulu as I Thunderbolt the Mandibuzz, though. Or I just might end up Eruptioning anyway. What's more important to me? Let me see what he's got in the back. This is the first time I have to make like a real decision. He might have Metagross. You know, honestly, I have Bulu. Let's do Bulu. And I'm going to Thunderbolt the Buzz. Because I can. Get the sun in later. He'll have to be afraid of that a little bit. If the Finny protects, I'll probably be able to switch out Porygon and then go into Torkoal if I want to. He can't go into like Garrett or Garchomp unless he wants me to have a serious threat with Ice Beam. I could have Eruptioned there. I didn't, but that's okay. Thunderbolt damage here. We're going to get to read off what this is. Okay, not bad, not bad. Here's some Muddy Waters. Read that up pretty well. No accuracy drops, which are nice. You know, how much does Bulu do to Metagross? Because that's what I'm looking at. I'm not Meadow Plate. I'm looking at just okay damage. How many turns Trick Room are left? 2. Gonna go into the Torque. And I'm going to... Oh, I could recover. I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Finny slot though. In case he goes into Mandibuzz. He might not. He might be playing a good prediction game here. And we'll see. I want him to switch. But if he doesn't, that's okay. Yes. We'll end up seeing... I don't know. That Metagross didn't take too much damage from the Thunderbolt. But then again, it was from a Porygon. So I can't read if that's what item it is. We're gonna see the item on the Mandibuzz, which is an electric, a Wackenberry. Pretty interesting. Hammer-On coming out on the Porygon? Yeah. It's cool with me. He's going to drop his speed, but we got Torkoal on the field. Mandibuzz is probably going to protect. If Metagross... Do you think Metagross is going to stay in or switch? Because I do have that... No, I think it's safer to just Eruption. One turn of Trick Room left. I think I'm going to recover. Yeah, he has to protect Mandibuzz, and then he'll try to taunt me. But I can switch out. Yeah, I'm going to recover. I want as much health on this Porygon, because I want to get up one more round of Trick Room. One more round of Trick Room, and we're probably going to win. Torkoal's just going to get a fat eruption off. I don't know what he was thinking. Not sure if he thought I was going to try to predict something. And that's going to be game. I don't understand that at all. I think you protect Mandibuzz. What does Mandibuzz even do that turn? Oh, it switched in? I think you protect Mandibuzz, go into Finny. Maybe he was afraid of me Solar Beaming the Finny slot? I don't know. Like, because the Metagross could be Assault Vest. We don't know. He goes into Finny, and then we got a Finny and a Mandibuzz versus this two. But at the same time, I can get off my Z-move onto the Mandibuzz. So I would go Porygon into Bulu, Z-move, because I'm in the sun. And the Z-move is going to do huge damage. Z-move the, Let me try that Nature Power move. Oh no, we're out of Trick Room, huh? Protect. No, Trick Room again. He'll probably quit. But, then yeah, you go into, because he should have switched into Finny, taken some damage. I go into Bulu, he goes for a Muddy Water or a Scald, I survive it, he taunts the Bulu, right, and I kill the Mandibuzz. And he's got Metagross and Finny up on the field. Torkoal should probably switch out into Porygon as I protect, or I make a hard call with Bulu. And then if Bulu goes down, then we have Porygon, then Torkoal come back and we can get the Trick Room up because he can't stop it. And then I don't know. It would have been interesting to watch it play out. I Eruption there just in case, but like, how much does Eruption do against Tappy Finny, right? You know. Do you think that was max HP 44 special defense? I doubt it. Let's just say it's max HP. 30%. Immediately 30%. And he was afraid I might Energy Ball it, which would not do that much more. Oh, it would be in grassy terrain though. 50, 60, up to 60 to 70%. Interesting stuff. Anyway, well that's a couple. I'm going to do this again before the rating resets though, so you guys will have a couple more of these because I really like this team, and then I'll post the team. And then you guys can use some kind of Trick Room. You can change the back mons, whatever you want. Finny is one thing you want to be wary of, but you know, if you want to find something else like Delmise or something instead of the Bulu slot, I just like the terrain override, so that's just me. I wish Bulu had a little bit better coverage. You know, maybe Delmise is the right call in that slot because it'll be slow, it can take some hits. The only problem is, like, it's Ghost Grass. Can it come in on... I guess this doesn't want to fight Gigalith either. Maybe Delmise is the play. I don't know. We'll talk about it next time on another episode of Fight for First.